Greg with Semi Crazy here. I'm on day 2 of a kind of a 7-day rounder. Anyways, my first trip down to the States in quite a while, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting. Would have done a bunch of filming yesterday, but it was just a really hectic day. And it was hectic because of a decision I made the day before to pick up a piece that I probably could have left behind. I had the option. It was like, it pays a little bit, and I in the moment took it. And the repercussions of that put me into a really hurried day yesterday. So I ended up having to pick something up in the morning at 7 in the morning and pick up a few pallets of bags. And then I ran those across to Saskatchewan with the rest of the load that I had. And from there, unloaded everything. And then I had to be in Carrot River, Saskatchewan to load this lumber at 7 o'clock last night. If you Google it, it's like, oh yeah, that's doable. It's not a big deal. But when you try to make those miles in the truck, plus I had to tarp the bags and everything else in, like it was a full day. Looking forward to getting out on the road here and head south. My trip will take me from now Edmonton to Carrot River. Did that yesterday. And then from Carrot River, I'll be going down in through North Portal. And so through there down to South Dakota, deliver Monday morning in South Dakota. And then from South Dakota, I'll be carrying on down to Kansas. And then in Kansas, I have an oversize load to pick up that comes all the way back to Edmonton. So it's all planned out. It's really nice to have that. It's tough if you end up having to sit and wait for loads. And so it's nice when your whole rounder is all planned and you've got good paying freight all the way through. And it's a good feeling, right? To have it set up that way. So yeah, anyways, let's see what today brings. Hey guys, so yesterday I made my way from Saskatchewan down to where I sit now in Carrington, North Dakota. And Carrington is not actually where I wanted to stop. I was hoping I'd have a few more minutes. I would have made it to Jamestown, but I didn't because I took a wrong turn in Saskatchewan, cost me a few minutes, a couple other things anyways, cost myself 10 minutes and that was actually the difference. So I was watching my ELD pretty closely, knew I didn't have enough time to make it to Jamestown, so I just pulled in here. Figured I should do a reset so that I'll have lots of time to get my way back up to Canada. I heard some banging and crashing around 6 in the morning and looked outside, couldn't really see anything. About a kilometer or mile, I don't know, somewhere in between the two away, there was a huge train derailment. The cars all ended up piled up underneath the overpass. I never quite liked the way that, the maps, like Google Maps I still miss like having a map or the atlas. And so I've had this atlas for years and always, when I was trucking, I would take and highlight my routes and everywhere I'd been. And so it's kind of interesting now to go back and look at all that and you can tell which states you've visited and which routes you've taken. And I used to highlight that too so that I could know that I wanted to go back there one day and ride my bike. And when you're out here, you see a lot. Like it's awesome that you get to see all of this different country, but you don't always get to slow down and experience it. I'm just about done my reset. I'm like an hour away from getting moving again. So for those of you out there who don't know what a reset is, truckers we run against a 70-hour clock in 7 days, and if we take 36 hours off, we get to reset the clock. And so that's what I'm doing. So that way I make sure that I have enough hours to get all the way down south and all the way back up to Canada again. So I'll get to Worthing today and then on down to Wichita tonight, and we'll go from there. made it to York, Nebraska, and that's where I sat for the night. I've been here before years ago. It's always really clean and the showers are nice, and yeah, anyways, some pretty cool trucks rolling in here and out of here. Yeah, nice iron and stuff. So just kind of getting ready to hit the road and do up my logbook here and head out. So e-log stuff is it's pretty simple. It's kind of nice to have, actually. I plan my day a lot better, I think, on e-log than I do when I'm not on there. The nice thing about it is your mileages and everything are already in here. You don't have to do a whole heck of a lot of typing. Find some really intuitive and some not so much. They'll have things about them that you like or you don't like. It's just like a truck, right? There we go. Did my normal morning routine, push-ups, and I made coffee. Got my breakfast put in the cooker and ready to hit the road. Heading south on 81, traveling through the Midwest has been pretty nice. So from the looks of it, probably going to get a little bit of rain today, which might be nice to wash the bugs off the bumper. My truck was clean yesterday, and today's, the front end looks like it has fur on it. Maybe it'd be nice to wash a little bit of that off if we get a little bit of a rain blast here. Second day with the wide load on, and worked my way across Colorado, and it's windy, really windy out here. So it's been kind of an interesting challenge. Big box on the back just kind of gets blown around. But for the weight of it, you wouldn't think that you push you around as much as it does.